So this video is going to replace the video that I made on Saturday, which got corrupted somehow with uploading it and it just wasn't working. So now I have to make the replacement video for Saturday, which is still the day of today, which is Tuesday, which I made the video. So I do apologize. Now let's just get into it. So I hope you guys don't get confused. You'll just have to watch the rest of the video to know what I'm talking about. But anyways, when I brought my car to the upholstery shop on Wednesday of last week, everything was going great. And when they called me and FaceTimed me, they said, hey, your fabric is not going to work. It's not a stretchable material and it's just not going to work. So we're going to rewind a little bit before I even purchased the fabric, and I'm not going to even give the name of the person who I was working with or the name of the company, because they did have good materials, but he was just trying to pull a fast one on me. And of course, it didn't end up going too well for him, as I should say. So long story short, they said it wasn't going to work, and I was, super confused. But luckily, I had a backup. I always have backups for things, and I had an M Sport headliner and the sunshade inserts, and it was, still was going to be another one of my plans. But like I said, I wanted to give you guys the custom headliner that I was going to do, which was an M Rain interior fabric out of the M-Tech and the M-Tech, basically the M-Tech styles out of the E36s. So I believe it came in the 92s as well, but don't quote me on that. Didn't do a lot of research, but I knew it came out of an E36 M3, and I believe it also came out of the 328i. So I was going to use the actual OEM fabric that they were selling by the yard for my headliner. Just wanted to make it a little bit different, but hey, everything worked out fine. I still love the black. I'm actually in love with the black. Everything happens for a reason, because who knows, maybe I didn't like it and it would just have wasted me money. But yeah, let's go back to sort of how he duped me, or tried to dupe me. And then they verified, the upholstery shop verified, and so I called the fabric company. And basically when I called him, he was very much of a New Yorker. I'm sorry if there's any New York viewers, but you just know how New Yorkers are. They already have an attitude when you talk to them. That's just how New York is. But he already answered in just like such a demeaning tone. And I told him my scenario. I said that I also verified with you that it was gonna work for the headliner. And then he basically said, well, you're gonna have to pay for shipping. I'm only gonna refund you half, and I'm gonna charge you a 20% restocking fee on top of that, and hung up on me. And then I opened up a PayPal claim. That's why I always use PayPal. I opened up a PayPal claim, and then he called me back, because I had to call him twice, 2 or 3 times in the beginning, sporadically every like 30 minutes, and he finally answered on the 3rd phone call. So he basically called back and said, why did you open up a claim? I was going to give you a full refund and send you a shipping label, which he did not say that. And then he apologized and said he shouldn't have done that. But at that point, I just wanted my money back immediately from him. But of course, just had to go through the whole process of that. So I'm going to get fully reimbursed for that. And I know it was just a long time coming, but again, I apologize that I duped you guys. It wasn't my intentions whatsoever. The guy just duped me, and so then the dupiness just snowballed effect into a big dupe. And didn't want to do that to you guys, so I just wanted to tell you the story behind it. And I thought it was just pretty funny, but again, don't really want to give out the company or the name of the guy, because again, they did have really good fabric if it was intended for a seat or a seat panel. So just watch the rest of the video and you'll know what I'm talking about for making this insert for the current video. All right, now it's time for the reveal, and as you can see here, I wore the same shirt as in the last video, so it doesn't look weird when you cut through or you fast forward at me wearing a different shirt. But anyways, it's the attention to detail. Let me show you the final reveal. So now it is time to reveal the interior. Boom! Here we are. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a full black M Sport headliner. All the trim, everything's M Sport. all OEM, all original, and I'm so happy with the final product. I don't know why this headrest is like that. Let me fix that. Okay, cool. But this is the final product, and I am, again, super happy with it. Let me show you from the rear as well. I mean, it's the same from the front to back, but you can just appreciate this. It looks completely different. This bamboo interior makes it look so elegant. It makes it look like if it's a brand new car, and I'm so happy with it. I know I spent a lot of money, but it was well worth it in the end. As you can see here, everything is up to spec and OEM. So beautiful. Let me show you guys the rear seats, because I know dyeing is sort of wishy-washy, but I'll show you how it looks. It doesn't look bad whatsoever. It looks like it came from the factory like that. So I still need to let it cure a little bit because there's a little bit of dye, I guess you could say dye dust on it. But let me show you that in the back so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So let's do that real quick. And of course I'm going to do a weird way of getting back here because apartment problems. Alrighty, so here are the rear seats, and so you can see everything from the back as well. It doesn't look bad whatsoever. Yeah, you can tell a little bit of a shade of black difference, but as you can see, it's not going to be like perfect coming out of the factory. Of course, they didn't make bamboo interior for E91s in general, so this is my own interpretation of it, and this is the only gripe that I have for it, but it looks fantastic. I'll even open up the seats so you can see that it looks like it came from the factory. So even all the plastic pieces are black, everything's black. It's like you can just tell a little bit of a difference because of course this is like brand spanking new. Of course this is a little bit weathered, and then this is a little bit gloss, but I'm not mad about this at all. It looks fantastic, and of course when you put it down you don't really see it even in the back, and I'm a perfectionist and this passes in my book. I'm super happy with it. It follows all the lines. Let me go back to it and show you. So in like other different types of interiors, so like the peanut butter and the oyster colors, it still follows those lines. There's always like a crack in between the middle, and it was just only followed with the carpet. So I absolutely love this thing. So now, as you can see, I am inside my apartment because it's still hot as shit outside, and it's like 10 o'clock, 9:45 at night here in San Antonio. So it's very, very hot outside. So just got to make a quick little update of the video. I just hit 300 subscribers yesterday or the day before. So I'm very grateful to everyone who has subscribed, and who has not subscribed and is watching my videos, you're dead to me. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so because it will greatly support and help the channel out a lot. But I'm just going to do an overview of the interior, of how long it took me to get to this point, and the money that has gone into it, because that's a big factor. And just want to share my experience. So just price point. I know everyone wants to know price. I can't give you the exact price right now, but I know for a fact it's between $2,000 to $2,500. I know that's very pricey, but as you can see, the finished product, you get what you pay for. It's a very true statement, because everything that I've purchased on my car has been OEM or by a reputable company. Everything has fit. I've never had issues. I never had to custom make something, do anything. It just goes right in. So you do get what you pay for. Now on to the process of what I've been doing with the car. I feel like Ricky Bobby. But anyways, so what I did basically was it took me a month to a month and a half of getting the car, all the part numbers put together. So I had a whole list, wrote it out, put it on my phone just for safekeeping. And it was a long list because here in the States, we only have the panoramic roof. And in Europe, you have the panoramic, the sunroof, and the slick top, so no sunroof in it. And that's great. Europe is so badass. You get all this cool stuff, and you get 335Ds, which is the swap that I'm going to be doing, but that's another video in itself. So back to that, the parts differentiate obviously when it comes to the trim, interior pieces, to the actual boot. It molds differently than it does to, you know, to a slick top compared to a panoramic. And obviously when it comes to the headliner, there's a big difference because you have a panoramic roof and then you don't have a panoramic roof, or you have a sunroof. So I've just dealt with a lot of things, again, back to that, and just let alone with me, the way how I am, I'm very OCD and I'm very like a perfectionist, and I had to roll around with my car with like bits of black, bits of beige, like too much beige, and it was starting to look weird with all the pieces I was putting together. But it's just the you know, it's just the hindsight of just like saying, oh, well, I want this bamboo interior conversion. So that's all what I had in my mind. Every time that I got in my car, it just was as I pictured it, as you guys see in the video. That's how I pictured it, and it turned out great. So with that, again, it took me around maybe 6 months to 7 months of getting it to where it's at right now. And yet I'm still not finished because I have a couple of little small bits and pieces like the speaker covers and the window switch trim of my car. So if you guys are parting out anything like that, please let me know. I just would need it in black, obviously. So let me know if you guys have that. Comment down below or DM me on my Instagram, and I will definitely love to purchase that from you to, you know, actually get the small details now into place. But really, just patience is key. Onto everything like that, I will just reiterate everything. It's gonna cost you, you know, around that price. I mean, that's all that I could get it for because it's a mixture of parts cars. I looked every day on parts cars and eBay trying to get everything online. I had to get a lot of parts from the UK for the, you know, the trim, pieces in the rear, you know, a whole bunch of bits and pieces, and then a couple of things from the BMW dealership, which, you know, shout out to Chris. He was a great help to me, and they do price match as well. So I'm pretty sure every BMW dealership does price match if you do show a reputable company. So I believe it's BMW of Atlanta. They do price match them because they're big online retailers. So a lot of BMW dealerships will price match them if you're purchasing parts from them. So it's another little tip for you. So again, it's just another mix of new and used parts, but it's all OEM quality. I made sure to get the best used parts that I could possibly find. And of course, this is an interior, so it really doesn't matter. All what really matters is the wear of the item and the structural integrity of it as well, like the cloth pieces for the A and B pillars. That was a big must for me, so it's in great condition. And as you can see, it's a great product. You guys just need to be patient. If you don't have the money, I highly advise just to not dye anything, because the only thing that I have dyed is my rear seats, as you can see in the video. It's a little bit different, but it's not, you know, hey, it doesn't, I can't really tell it. Like, it shows it a little bit more on video, but in person, you can't really tell it. But of course, you don't want that on the actual carpet that you're, you know, using all the time, because over time it will get, you know, used and abused, and you'll start to see the dye fade. But, you know, if you also go to a reputable shop, it can not fade, and they can do it correctly. Like my shop, they said that shouldn't happen at all, and if they do so, they will definitely fix it for free, because I do have lifetime warranty on that. So I was very happy with that. But it's just trusting the process. I definitely would replace the carpet if you're wanting to do the carpet. It wasn't difficult. I do have videos of that. It's a very, you know, you just, everything that you see, you just take out and put it back in. It's just like big Lego pieces. So another update that I have for you guys, I will probably, what the fuck? I'll probably get a cinematic out for you guys this weekend, because I have been trying so hard to work with a photographer, but they just have no open schedules for me at the moment. I am no videographer, but I will do my best. Laugh at me all you want, but it's just finally going to be a video without me talking in it. I think that's one of the best videos, because I can make, you know, a full 24-hour video just talking about my car, because I love my car so much. So it'll be something little great. Poke fun at me all you want. I'm just going to have fun with it, because I'm going to do the best that I can. And again, I want to throw out content to you guys that you do like. I'm just going to continue to maintain this flow. I know I'm not uploading regularly because work has been crazy, and I just don't want to throw out something that doesn't really need to be thrown out. I just want to actually give you guys good content. So whatever that I will be doing great content only, and I will try to be, you know, as helpful as I can. And whoever DMs me, I will DM you back and try to get to you as quick as possible, because I'm at a race with myself on YouTube, because as far as I know, I'm the only E91 YouTube guy out there. So I just want to keep on beating myself to get you the best possible content, and as well a lot of support. So whatever you guys need, I'm definitely there for you. I will help you out as quick as possible and as much as possible. And I know a lot of parts on my car, they are rare and they are no longer available. A lot of you guys still ask for like the rear strut bar or the wheels, or, you know, my duckbill, which is custom made. I just can't give you the links to those. I wish I could, but it's just something that, again, that you just have to look regularly on eBay or on forums or any place else that you can find it. Just, you know, typing it on Google, sometimes they open up a listing somewhere that's even overseas, and that's where you can find it from. Mainly Germany is going to be your best bet. So again, I'm going to just try to, you know, keep on outdoing myself, keep beating myself to be the best possible E91 content guy out there for you guys. So please just be patient with me when it comes to videos. I'm just going to continue to just do this flow and to the best of my ability, because I'm just trying to, like I said before, bring you guys the best content. Of course, I don't have a lot of money. I'm saving up to do a lot of things here and there, so that will come in the long run. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. This is just going to be the end of my video, and I hope you guys are having a great night or great morning or great afternoon whenever you're watching this video. And again, stay safe out there.